MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Tyler Anthony gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He will lead this one off today.
Off the afternoon for Oakland.
Hey, nobody out now.
The
Nobody out.
Number 22.
First offering on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, Matty V, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
In now, Tony Kemp.
The second baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Looking at his career totals, Kemp is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. New inning set to get underway, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Olson hits a little over the 270 mark. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. So far this season, Olson has a slugging percentage a little over 425, a respectable number. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
So now it's Mark Canha as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Hey, we got one here.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
come on now.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Chris Davis now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Here we go, guys.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Matt Chapman.
Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Stephen Piscotty stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Throw over to first. Just keeping him close. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
The catcher, Austin.
Into the box now, Austin Allen, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. And this will be fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Here we go, boys.
Third inning, no score to this point. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Right
The
here.
batter
Let's
number
go.
5, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Tony Kemp, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Chapman at second, Piscotty at first, 2 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead this one 1-0.
Back now for the Mariners' 3rd turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season.
All set for the start of the 4th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Hey, let's go right here, huh?
Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So coming to the plate, Mark Canha. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Standing in, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. McCann has a play.
Mine!
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
No one down here.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Austin Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Austin Allen.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, plays it first.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Center fielder, number 22.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box, Tony Kemp.
Now batting, second baseman.
He swings and grounds it to short. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. He'll get it into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about
now
when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Matt Olson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No hits to this point. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Stepping into the box, Mark Canha. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Chris Davis next to bat.
The batter,
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Rolled slowly down the third base line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order, but they lead it. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Seattle Mariners came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brendan Brennan wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line for the